Good morning, guys. On day 36 on the Appalachian Trail, just leaving Boots Off Hostel. Great place. Woke up this morning, it was very cold, it was like 30 degrees in my bunk bed with all my privacy from the shades. I spent the night last night editing all the way up to like 11 o'clock at night. Had a quick breakfast, just fruits, donuts. I had a glass of milk, and then as I was leaving, I came across some trail angels that I saw at the beginning of the trip. I don't remember where exactly, but it was that place where I had eggs and bacon on the trail, if you remember. Today we're walking by the lake. It's gonna be easy for the first few miles. Then we got a 2,000 feet climb over like 3 to 5 miles, so not too bad. And then we're gonna hang up there. Supposed to be better weather than yesterday, but Saturday is gonna get nasty. I mean, can I do all the vlogging today in this lake? Look at the views, man. Just amazing. I just left my microphone behind. I dropped it just by the road. I'm constantly checking, double checking all my gear at all times because I don't know if I'm so clumsy, but it's just I was putting it in my pouch and it just fell out. What can I say? Also, I know what you're thinking. I've been staying a lot of hostels lately. What's up with that? Well, I have to enjoy it because after Damascus, once we enter Virginia, there are gonna be some stretches with very little support. And it kind of scares me because I need to upload a ton of videos. I need to be able to recharge all my electronics every 3 nights or so. But you know what? Let's deal with that when the time comes. What a great day you have ahead of you, Poseidon. You're starting all the way down here by the lake, and as you can see, it's pretty much flat for the first few miles. But then, for the rest of the day, you're gonna be climbing about 60 miles in total, all the way up to this shelter. Not many water sources. I'm just looking at right now. I gotta resupply or refill my 1-liter bottle at the previous shelter, probably where I'm gonna be having lunch. And I should get some water before the climb starts. Tomorrow is gonna be a horrible day, so don't even talk to me tomorrow. Another beautiful dam with amazing views in every direction that I'm gonna be missing in the next few days. And right after the dam, of course, the climb starts. We're gonna be climbing now all the way to the shelter where I'm staying tonight. Let's see how many miles I can push today. Trying to figure out what I'll do tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow I'll do a 10-mile day, call a shuttle into Damascus just to avoid the worst of the storm at night. And then the day after that, just do another slack packing into Damascus. That way I don't have to take a zero. That sounds like a plan. Let's see if it pans out. So yeah, let's start climbing. I thought they said it was gonna be easier on the way to Damascus. We'll see. perfect weather. It's like 54 degrees. It's not even cloudy, not windy at all. So just can't believe that tomorrow is going to be a crazy day. By the way, I also booked a stay at the Broken Fiddle in Damascus for Sunday because Crazy Larry is not answering the phone and I need a confirmation. The minute I told the guy Poseidon, he's like, Poseidon from Florida. So I don't know if he's watching my videos or he just a lucky guess. So yeah, I'm staying in a ton of hostels this past week. Not a big deal. At least you guys get to see all the hostels along the way and you can plan ahead. The ones that you like, skips the one that you don't. When I did the Via Francigena, that was 3 months and I stay in all kinds of accommodations, ranging from 1-star hostels, hotels, monasteries, albergues, municipal and private, bed and breakfast, a few monasteries and churches too. And I did camping for 6 nights. So yeah, and in Spain you're staying in albergues, which is a hostel, a municipal one, every single night. I just love getting to a place, being able to take a shower. That's like the best. Have a bed, stay away from the elements, have something to eat, wash your clothes, and socialize with other hikers. If I could do this entire trip and stay at a hostel every night, you bet your ass I would do it. But here, I guess I could be out every, for 2 to 3 nights before I start getting into trouble with batteries and just carrying too much food. As I mentioned before, after Damascus, it's gonna get tricky because there's not as many places to stay. I guess since they do trail days in Damascus, this whole area is just full of hostels to accommodate for the people, for the influx of people. I mentioned before that I was thinking about going because the first day of trail days is my birthday, but I think I'm gonna just spend it with my family, either in Miami or somewhere around here. It's so hard to get off this trail. I have tried, believe me. I wanted to get on a plane and go visit my family in Miami, but it's just not easy. We're kind of like in a remote area. And the closest big city that I'm interested in visiting is Washington, D.C. And that's kind of like at the halfway point. So yeah, let's see if I can get off for at least 2 days during my birthday and just go visit the family. Look at this, I got the whole shelter all to myself. This is not the one where I'm gonna be staying tonight. This is just for lunch. Already put like my little sticker on the board. And this shelter behind it has a great view of the lake, and there's also a huge rock there and you can camp. There's like space for like a few tents just in case the wind is coming this way, which is my concern for tonight. I don't know which way the shelter where I'm staying, which way is it facing, because I think the winds are coming from the south. So once I'm there, I need to figure out how the situation is gonna be. Also, this shelter is small, it's like for 6 people, and I think the one where I'm staying is kind of like the same. So I'm hoping that I can stay in the shelter so that if it rains overnight, my tent doesn't get wet, and I don't have to carry a wet tent. And also just taking it down in the rain is a pain with these cold temperatures. Having lunch here, already had a tortilla with some tuna creation, and I'm also making right now some ramen, just like yesterday by the waterfall, with broccoli, a little bit of oil. It's just kind of like a soup. It's just quick and easy to make. And once again, I got way too much food for the next few days, since tomorrow I'm gonna be staying at a hostel and the day after the same. But it's not too bad after all. Need to get water. There wasn't that much water after we started climbing today. I think it was one stream where I got a liter of water, which I already used. I think there's a water source on this shelter. I had to look for it just so that I can get another liter and try to make it to the next shelter, which is like 6 miles away. That's where I'm supposed to stay today, because the following shelter after that is like 14 miles from here. And if I do 14 miles on top of the 10 that I already done, so that would be like a 24-mile day, then tomorrow is going to be pretty much a zero, because I'll be right next to the road where I'm going to be taking the shuttle into the rabbit hole. tempting. But, what a day, guys, what a day. Sorry I can't show you many great views or beautiful waterfalls like I did yesterday, but today's not one of those days. You can tell already that the weather is shifting already. It's getting cloudy, it's getting cold. While I was at the shelter, I started getting a bunch of notifications from my apps, and it looks like tonight it's gonna be bad. Tonight and tomorrow it's just rain, which doesn't bother me as much as just very strong winds. And as you notice, all around us, there's just dead trees all over the canopy floor. So I don't want a tree falling on my ass when I'm camping tonight. So I called the rabbit hole and I booked another night tonight. And yeah, when I keep walking an extra few miles past the shelter to the gap where they do the free shuttle. So today it went from like a, what is it, like a 16-mile day, and now I have like 9 miles to go. So I'll do the math and I'll let you know when I get there how long today is, but it's probably gonna be close to like 20 or a little bit over. So yeah, it's still early, so let's make the push for Tennessee Road, where I'll be taking a shuttle to yet another hostel and taking yet another zero. "3:45 in the afternoon when I made it to Iron Mountain shelter. Very nice. It fits like 6 people, and it kind of like shields you from the wind since the wind is coming from the southwest. So I still got 4.6 miles to go, which is gonna make today a 21 point something mile day. Monster of a day. Tomorrow I'll take a 0, and the day after I'm gonna do a 22 mile day. You know why? Because I already have my trail legs. And also the terrain is flat and mostly downhill, that's why. So I'll be making it to Damascus on Sunday afternoon. So let's go ahead and head to that road crossing, and hopefully I have signal there to call the shuttle. If not, I can use my InReach device, which by the way I used to have it here, if you guys remember, but the little loop that I would use it as a safety broke, and I didn't want to have it just hanging from the Velcro in case it would just fall off and I wouldn't notice it. And you know, so right now I have it. Where is it? Right here, right next to my Santiago cross. The cross of Santiago from the Camino. So let's go for it. So made it to the trailhead at 5:30 on the longest day so far. I mean, check out the stats over here. 22 miles almost. But this is not the longest one. The longest one is going to be the day after tomorrow, the day after I take a 0. I'm going to go from here all the way to Damascus in one go. They say the terrain is in my favor, but that's what they always say. So I got picked up at the trailhead and made it to the hostel just in time to grab the shuttle and come to town to the country store where we all had a dinner. I had a massive burger with fries and a Coke. There was really not much else in the menu. And now we're heading back to the hostel where I got a top bunk bed. And today I'm just gonna crash. I don't even feel like editing. We'll see. Since tomorrow's gonna be a day off, I can just relax, edit today's video, and come up with something for tomorrow while it's raining outside. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to take a shower tonight because it's an outdoor shower and it's already freezing. See you at the hostel. Well, here I am back at the Rabbit's Hole, and let me just give you a quick tour. Behind me is the barn where I'm staying at a bunk bed. There's a bunch of people in there. On this side, where is it? Back there are the showers, and the restrooms are over here. This place is famous for their shake. I'm gonna try it out tomorrow. And that's it, guys. I'm done for today. I'm just tired. 22 mile day is a lot. It's starting to get cold. It's starting to get overcast. You can see that there's a storm coming this way, and I'm so glad that I decided to stay in here. There's a few people in there that are also going to take a zero tomorrow, so it's going to be interesting. I'd like to thank all the trail angels, as I do every single day, for your support. You guys are awesome. See you all tomorrow. Not at first light. I'm going to sleep in. Bye.